What a comeback from Mark Selby. 5-2 down. He's found his way back to a final frame decider. Brilliant stuff from the world number one, and some fabulous snooker too from Mark Allen. It's been a great match. The best of the tournament so far, I reckon.
Wouldn't argue with that. 4 centuries. And needed a good break off. He has left a red to the left corner, but it's difficult.
Too thick.
And had a bit of luck. Could so easily have left a red on. And they were going in earlier for Mark Allen. All of a sudden, the difficult reds.
Later on today, of course, it's the final 2 quarterfinals. Sean Murphy against Marco Fu. Michael Holt, who beat Neil Robertson in a final frame decider yesterday against Stuart Bingham. You can watch all of that with us here on Eurosport 1. Dave Hennon and Mike Hallett will be in the commentary box.
Well, caught it a little thick, but that cue ball has just drifted in behind the yellow. Should be able to come off that left side cushion and land up into the reds. Although it is risky. If he catches the red next to the pink, he leaves the red onto the left corner. Shaded area is what he can't see. Could try and land up to the red just above the black. That's the one he's chosen, and happy. Well, I'm saying happy. There is a red that will go to the green pocket.
And he's going for it. Oh, well, he was worried about the in-off there. At first I thought he got up so quickly because he thought he'd missed the pot.
Me too. But he thought he was going in off.
It was a great pot. Would have been desperately unlucky to go in off there. So, it's Mark Allen who has the first chance in the decider.
6.
This would be a very difficult loss to take if Selby were to go on to win after Allen had played so well to lead 5-2 and had the chance to close it out at 6-3. But he's mentally strong, Allen. It's one of his attributes. He's good under pressure generally.
Well, he thinks the pink goes. He's had a really good look at this, and it would suit him if it went onto the black spot. Looks like it will, and that really helps him.
13.
So already this has turned into a good chance from a good opening red.
14. 20.
All any player can ask for in
21.
a final frame decider like this is one opportunity. It's just a question of whether they can take it. This is Allen's.
Well, Well, that seemed to spring off the cushion.
27.
And he's come too far for the red he played for, but has this one to the middle.
$28.
He's got the angles to go into them if he so wishes. Although, I'd be surprised if he did. Can just clock up a few more points.
33.
The red next to the black is available as well. The red just above the pink is available. That in turn releases another red to the same pocket. So he could accumulate quite a few points here before he goes into that cluster.
34.
Has the angle on the pink now to play for that red just next to the black.
$40. $41.
Inching ever closer, Mark Allen.
47.
5-2 up, he saw that healthy lead evaporate.
Yeah, it's important he finishes low on the pink here, otherwise it will be difficult to get to the next red.
Taking his time, and that's absolutely the right thing to do. Got careless in the 9th frame in missing that pink
48.
from short range. Doesn't want any mistakes like that now.
Now, what kind of an angle has he got on the pink? Otherwise he's going to have to take the difficult red to the middle. That was a little careless. He tried to get low on the pink to get to the red. Well, he could make it. Stun run through. He's nicely on the red.
54.
I might just try and bring more reds into play. Well, I'm
55.
surprised he didn't try and bring more reds into play there with that shot. He's going to have to do it this time round.
Still 75 on the table.
And didn't really go into them with any authority. He's got a 60-point lead.
60.
But those 6 reds surrounding the pink there are an easy pick-off if Mark Selby could get in with a scoring chance.
So close, but not yet over the line.
Mark Allen.
So
6.
Mark Allen makes 60 from his opportunity to win the match. Mark Selby sportingly tapping the table. He's up against it now, the world #1, but how often have we said that before, and how often have we seen him turn it around?
So a tough safety shot here for Mark Selby. He's just got to catch the paint on those 2 reds closest together. Doesn't want to push one over that right corner pocket, and that's what's concerning him at the moment. If he leaves another chance for Mark Allen, frame a match over. Anxious moments. Well, I said catch the paint, and that's what he did.
Very good safety from Selby.
Yes, looking at the possibility of a plant, and it is on. And the cue ball, I think it's missing the red just to the left of the pink. So he could play this as a shot to nothing. Try and get that cue ball tight to the baulk cushion.
Is there to be another twist? Allen clearly in the ascendancy, but he knows if Selby gets in, that could change.
He's thinking about taking this pot on to the left corner. The cue ball's going into the red next to it, which would hold him for the pink, but very risky to play. No, he's not playing it. This looks good. Excellent safety shot. And that might just have forced Mark Allen into taking this red on to the left corner. And it's such a tough shot. The red could stay in the jaws of the pocket. End of frame a match.
An impeccable length again from Selby on the safety. How often does he do it? Time and time again he finds that baulk cushion.
Oh, great shot. He needs a good kiss. He didn't get one. But it's going to be Mark Selby. It's going to be snookered behind the yellow or green.
61 in front, 67 on. So Allen is now just one red away from victory.
Yeah, push the brown to the cushion. Give himself some insurance and leave his opponent snookered behind the green.
Mark Allen won.
Well, I thought he could have played it full ball to the cushion. And that's still a pretty good shot. Two cushion escape. He's got it. He needs to miss the yellow. .61 points in front, Mark Allen. 67 on the table.
Just needs one red.
This could be it. Oh, how close was that? And he hasn't got away with it. He can afford to play for the blue. Could even take the green.
Well, once again, I think Allen may well have thought that was in when he struck it. It was so close to dropping. But these pockets are unforgiving.
One.
Well, he could do with playing the blue. He's on the yellow. And that would be enough, but he'd need blacks with the remaining balls. He's going to take the blue here, which would allow him to take pinks, or some pinks.
If Mark Selby could manufacture a winning clearance from here, it would be something very special.
Well, it's got to be all blacks now. It's got to be all blacks. To
No
win by
wiggle room.
Sorry, to
No
win,
wiggle room.
to win by 1 point.
Brown safe, that's one potential saviour for Allen.
Well, the black's not a gimme, is it?
No.
The black's tough.
Four.
And he's finished 2 straight on the black. Wanted a little bit more angle.
Cued it well.
Yeah, the black going onto the pink spot makes things easier.
7.
But this again isn't an easy pot.
$12.
So it could come down to that brown, and it's in a good spot, the brown, to be able to play the cannon from the green.
Difficult moments for Mark Allen. He's being put through the ringer here. He's been so close to victory on a number of occasions now, but he hasn't won yet. For the time being, there's nothing he can do except sit and watch and hope that Selby
19.
makes some sort of mistake.
We're pinning all his hopes on the brown at this moment in time.
20.
Nice angle on the black to get to that last red. Well, that's not the best shot he's ever played. Wanted to be a little straighter on this black, on this red. And now he's concerned about potting the red and cannoning the pink. Careless positional shot that from Mark Selby. Putting himself under pressure here.
Has to get a black with this red, remember.
Oh, he's a little heavy. He's a little heavy.
Well, this is a pressure ball. Might be slightly hampered by the brown as well. Yes, he is. This is missable. And if he does miss it, he'll need snookers.
But he didn't miss it. And now, oh, has
35.
that cue ball just gone far enough?
What a terrific pot on the black, Joe. There was a lot of pressure on that.
Wasn't the just. Plus there's a lot of pressure on this yellow. He's looking for an angle on the green to be able to dislodge the brown. But this pot is hard enough. Never mind perfect position on the green. Three hours, 41 minutes.
It's been a great match, really has. Mark Allen could scarcely have played much better, and yet he may still be shaking hands as the loser. But wait, another twist.
Yeah, I've never seen him miss so many rest shots.
Well, he's got away with it to some degree. Could easily have left that yellow for Allen. Could easily have left it over the centre pocket. 26 points Selby's deficit with 27 remaining. The brown safe and the yellow too safe for Allen's liking.
Well, he could attempt this yellow, you know. Screw the cue ball back to the baulk corner. He could attempt it, only needs the yellow. You'd expect him to at least wobble the yellow, which would keep it down this end of the table. But it is risky. He doesn't like the safety though. The natural full ball shot, the yellow's going into the pink.
Terrific break from Selby. Up until he missed that yellow with the rest, it wasn't easy. The brown was always going to be a problem in any case. What a fight he's made of this, though. At 5-2 down, he'd been potted off the table. But that's why he's world #1. He's made life so difficult for Mark Allen to get over the winning line.
He's going for this. He's going for it. And that was the shot suggested. Hasn't left it. And he got so close to the pot.
The drama continues then here in Guangzhou. We've still got another session to come later. That's due to start in about an hour and 12 minutes time.
This is close, you know. This is close. A fraction harder. Oh, would you believe it? Nearly fluked it. This isn't easy either. Didn't play the double there. He was trying to send the yellow all the way around the angles. Caught it too full. Could have done without the kiss.
He's won a few final frame deciders in his time, Selby, more than his share. But I think even by his standards, this would be some Houdini act to come out of this with the victory. But you wouldn't bet against him doing it.
Mark Selby 2.
Well, he'll be happy with that. The double's not on. You can play a good safety shot. There's various ways to play it. You can try and get the cue ball in behind the pink, in behind the black, the green next to the pink. There's so many options here. Played it in behind the black and the blue as well, and that's pretty good.
Looks like a full ball snooker. Mark Allen just one pot away from a place in the semi-finals. So far, that pot has proved elusive.
He's delighted. The double is on. With the brown there, it could be worthwhile taking it on.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Well, he can play a good snooker. The snooker's just as good as the pot. Played the double, and it's there.
That was match ball, barring snookers. My goodness, how hard has Mark Allen had to work for this victory, if indeed it is to be victory. Don't count Selby out just yet, because we know how adept he is at getting snookers. He'll be trying for them, you can be sure of that. .27 the difference, 22 on, so 2 4-point snookers with the 4 colours remaining.
So chance. And there it goes. And that guarantees him going into the semi-final.
I'm sure he'll be feeling mightily relieved. He would have been having nightmares about that very easy pink that he missed in the 9th frame when he looked set to win 6-3. Mark Selby showing his world championship and world #1 fighting qualities, for which he's famed to battle back to force the decider. But now 31 adrift with just 18 on. Surely not even Selby can get out of this. 3 snookers needed. The 6th time in 7 meetings that these two have needed a deciding frame. And there's no question anymore. There's the handshake. What a match that was. The best of the tournament so far here in Guangzhou, and a richly deserved win for Mark Allen. He made 3 century breaks. He was put through the ringer at the end. Selby threatening a miraculous fight back from 5-2 down. But it's Mark Allen who marches on to the semi-finals and a meeting with John Higgins. The world #1 Mark Selby beaten 6-5.